guys, it's April. I just wanted to come on and let you guys know while we're having a great time with the 12 days of making. We are on day 6 and that'll be coming up shortly this afternoon. But before we get to that, I wanted to let you know that we have a Cricut Access exclusive mystery box. If I were you, I would go and click on that link down below now and go and grab this mystery box. The group code CUTIES does not work on this mystery box because it's already discounted. It's an incredible value as it is. The retail value of this is $123.91 on sale for $59.99. However, your access discounts will apply automatically to this. Cricut doesn't pay me to make these videos for you, but they are kind enough to send it to me in advance so I can show you what's in it and maybe come up with a project and show you how to use some of the product that's in these mystery boxes. And it's a great way to build up your stash. Now, if you click those links down below, I will earn a small commission, and I greatly appreciate your support of the group and the channel by doing that and shopping those links. Thank you in advance for that. So let's go ahead and take a peek. I know this is what everybody's going to want to see. Let me see if I can move some of my projects that we've done this week out of the way here. Those are not included in your mystery box. True Vermillion. This is a red cutie, but he is a bright red, and he is gorgeous. So make sure you're running over there and grabbing this cutie. I'm just going to leave him out for a few minutes because I'm going to be taking his photo. And let's see, next in that box we have glitter iron-on in the gold. This is a 12 by 19 inch roll, 12 by 19. You also have everyday iron-on in Kelly green, and this one is, let me double check that, I think it's the same, 12 by 24. It's a 12 by 24 on that Kelly green. You also have a premium vinyl sampler. This is the bright sampler. You're going to get 6 12 by 12 sheets, and they are tomato red, orange, maize yellow, Kelly green, medium blue, and forest green in that pack. And you're going to get some adhesive foil. This is the glossy metallic adhesive foil, and it is a 12 by 48 inch roll. That's awesome. So we're going to get those. You're also going to get a set of the gel pens. These are the 1.0 millimeter. It's a 5-pack. You're going to get the teal, the pink, the black, the purple, and the aqua in that set. You are also going to get some foil transfer sheets. This is a metallic sampler. There's 24 sheets in here. It's 6 sheets each of the rose gold, the silver, and 6 of the tapes. So you're going to get those. That's a 4 by 6 sheets. You're also going to get a pack of the cutaway cards. This is the R10 sampler. This is the pastel sampler, I believe. Pastel sampler. And you're going to get 18 envelopes and 18 of the holographic inserts, and then 9 of the blue and 9 of the pink card bases. So those are included. And last but not least, you are also going to get a wine bag, something to use that iron-on on. And if you don't want to use iron-on, guys, you can use infusible ink. If you have some infusible ink, it will work on your wine bag. So go grab that mystery box. Don't forget your access is automatically going to apply. Throw that group code CUTIES into your cart. When you spend $100 in eligible merchandise, it will automatically kick in. Not going to hurt anything to let it sit in that cart. But you need to check out those 12 days of Christmas sales that are going on right now with this. Add some of that stuff to your cart and use those codes. So again, you're getting the wine bag, the cutaway cards, the gel pens, the metallic sheets. You're getting the adhesive foil vinyl. You're getting the premium vinyl bright sampler set that's in 6 different colors. You're getting the Kelly green iron-on. You're getting the glitter gold iron-on and true vermilion cutie. So go grab that box, come back, and we'll do a project. Okay, guys, here we are. I am going to be using the green, I'm going to be using the gold glitter for the happy on the top and happy on the bottom for this wine bag. I'm going to do the wine bag. And then you can use the green that comes in that mystery box, but I want to do mine all in glitter. So I had some green glitter on hand, so I'm going to do my holidays out of the green glitter. And then these two happies here, I am going to do in the black gold. So mine is going to go from the green glitter to the black gold glitter and then to the gold glitter that's in that mystery box. And if you've been getting the mystery boxes, you probably have some of that black gold glitter if you haven't used it up yet. And you have the green that's in the box with this gold. So they will all be beautiful together, whatever you choose. And if you want, you can make all of the happies in the same gold and do the holidays in your green, and it would be gorgeous. So I have sized this down to 4.75. I think that's plenty wide enough. I think I might go down to 4.5. So I'm going to make that 4.5, and I'm just going to save that. That's the size I'm going to make this. If you want to bump yours up, you can. And we are going to put that over. Now, if you're going to, I've got these united so that they go to the mat and stay in place. And if you don't want yours to do that, then simply undo the unite by coming down here, selecting it, coming down here where the unite is. You can right click on it and undo, or you can click here and undo. If you're doing all of your gold in the same colors, you might want to select both of those layers in the layers panel here and then unite them as well. That way they all stay on the mat and they cut together. And that way you don't have to be piecing things together. You can see that there's a pretty good gap in there. Some people don't like that, but you can cut that out if you want and save it, and just by undoing that unite, and then it will cut right up here beside the other one. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to start with my green, but one thing that we want to do, and you don't want to forget to do this, is to mirror. And you have to do that for each mat. Okay, and there we go. And I am going to start with my green. So let's hit continue. And then let's select glitter iron-on. And I'm going to leave that at default pressure. I've been cutting some craft cardstock, so hopefully my blade won't be too dull, and we can get that out of there. So I'm going to now put this on my mat. Let's pop over to the overhead. We'll put this on the mat and feed it through the machine. All right, so I have starting with my green. I'm going to bring this in, and I just need a small piece. I'm going to check again over there. I should be able to get this out of a 5-inch by maybe 2 1/4 inch piece. So I'm just going to pop this into my trimmer. And you can see I've used it for other things. 2 1/2, that's good. And I'm just going to trim that off. And then maybe 5 inches wide, so I'll get this 6 inches. Let's just open that up. And 6 1/2, that's good. Just going to trim that down, and I'll save that for another project. So I have that one, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut my others down while I'm at it. And let's see. All right, now we have all of our iron-on. I'll just go ahead and start with this since I have it in my hand. So it needs to be 4 inches wide by 5 inches long. And I have some stuff on my mat there. Let's see. All right. And we're just going to place that on there. So it is 4 inches. It's 5 inches. So we're good there. And it is mirrored. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the machine and cut that. And I'm going to speed through parts of this, guys. But you will get to see what I'm doing. Okay, here we are, and we're just weeding the last little piece here. And I'm just going to snip that with my scissors. I cut this a little bit long. I can get something out of there if it's just a holly leaf. Okay, so now I'm weeding my last one, and I thought at first that I had ripped it because I pulled it from this edge and the top of my H, but I forgot. Holidays does cut through that one, so just be careful when you're weeding. You probably didn't tear it, but sometimes you can tear the glitter if you, like I did right there, if you're not careful, but that comes out anyway, so I'm good. And a lot of times people ask, how do I keep that glitter that's on this transfer sheet from coming off on my design? There's no glue on it. It's not going to come off on your design. The adhesive is on this, but there's no adhesive. If you can see that sparkling and it's not dull, there's no adhesive on it. Okay, so got everything out. And I want this Happy Holidays right in the center here. Okay, and this is where my wine bag was folded, so I know that's center. Okay, but I want to make sure that I'm getting that, and I can be a little bit above it too. That will be okay because that's going to sit, the bottle is going to make it flat on the bottom, so I think maybe I will go up just a little bit over center. There we go. So that's where that's going to go, and we're going to get our easy press, and I'm going to go ahead and let this thing be heating up. I'm going to bring that out. And now that we have that, let's get our Cricut Heat app going. So I'm going to bring up the Cricut Heat app. We're going to open that, and I am using my EasyPress 3, and I am using, let's see, I'm going to start a new project. Let's select our transfer material, glitter iron-on, and we are going on the wine bag, Cricut blanks. So I'm going to select that wine bag, and I am going to be using my Cricut pressing mat. And if you need help, you can click on these information eyes. You can click on detailed instructions. It wants me to do 330 for preheat the blank for 5 seconds, 330 for 30 seconds, flip it, and press it for 15 seconds, unpeel it, cool. And if you need more instruction, it's right there. So I am going to send this over to the press, and it's automatically going to adjust that press temp and time. So while that's happening, let's get our Cricut mat. And I'm going to kind of just pull my machine out of the way so that we can get in here. And my little gnome lights. And you want to be mindful that you have 2 seams right here. And me doing this right at 4.5 gave me just a teeny tiny bit of room and clearance from hitting those seams. But you can still hit them. So if your iron-on is not sticking for whatever reason, just try a little more pressure to get that platen to sit flat against it, because seams can interfere. If you're using your Cricut Mini, it's going to fit in there perfect. So you can get that Mini, this is not heated up, but you can get that Mini in there and not worry about those seams. But this is going to do fine as well. So I've got that. We're going to preheat for 5 seconds. And I'm only going to do the preheat once because we're layering. That is what part of this tutorial is about, is layering, because we have 3 layers, 3 different colors of iron-on. And this works with any of your layers. You're going to, with any of your iron-ons, you want to start with your base or your hottest one. If you're doing this with a foil, you need to do them at different temp and times. So let's do our preheat, and I'm going to hit that go button and let it preheat for that 5 seconds. There we go. And now I'm going to place this right just slightly above center, because when that bottle's in there, it's going to bring it down just a little bit. So I'm going to bring that up slightly. And make sure I've got the same width. There we go. When I'm happy with that, now I'm going to press this. And I am going to press it. I know it says 30 seconds and then press the back, but I'm not going to do that because we're layering and it will shrink on you. So I'm going to do this for about 15 seconds. Iron-ons can shrink. And I'm just going to give that a minute to cool. See if I can pull that up. This is called what we call tacking. I just want to tack it down to where it sticks. It's not by any means completely on there yet. So now I'm going to take my second layer and I'm going to line that up where it belongs on my iron-on here. You can see that you want to line those little areas up. Just take your time. You don't want to put glitter on top of glitter. That's why this is spliced out. I just want to make sure that we're in there. That looks pretty good to me. So now I've got that on there, and we're going to do the same thing again, but this time it's set for 15 seconds because my Easy Press thinks I'm flipping it over and doing the back, but I'm just going to do this for 15 seconds. So this would be the equivalent of doing the back, even though we're tacking it. Usually you can get by on tacking it for 3 to 5 seconds. But for ease of the video, to show you what I'm talking about, I'm using the timer. And so I'm not going to pick that up yet. I'm going to flip it over and push on it and let it cool. Don't want my seams getting in the way. These ropes can get in the way. You want to make sure that you're getting a good flat contact with your press. And again, this is a tacked layer. We just tacked it. So there's that one. And then this is our last layer, okay? And so this one is going to go on right there. And I'm just going to use this. You can see that part of my H and part of my S are exposed. So I'm just going to use my other carrier to cover those, because the Holidays was much wider than these two. And this is our last layer. So we're going to do this like it is our first layer, okay? And I'm just going to let that timer run out so that we can get set back on the 30 seconds, and then we're going to flip it and do the 15. Get those ropes out of the way. Okay, so there it thinks we pressed the back again. Or was that for 15 seconds? No, it was for 30. I want to make sure that I've got my done. And let's do this one again. So for 30 seconds, send that over. And we're going to skip the pre-press. I'm just skipping it on my phone, and we're going to do 30 seconds. So here we are. We're going to press this down and hit that timer because we're heating the last layer for the entire time. It needs its 30 seconds. The other 2 layers are getting a little bit of extra time. All right, and now we're going to flip that over. And I don't need these now because I'm not directly on top. I'm going to flip that over, and we're going to press the back for 15 seconds. And we're done. We just have to let that cool. It is a cool peel, so I'm just going to let that cool. I'm going to speed through, and then we'll peel it off. All right, and that should be cool enough, but that wine is a little cool, so it will help cool it down. And now we'll peel this off, peel off that carrier. Look how pretty that is. I'm loving it. And then you're just simply going to place that in there. If you want to add a tag, you can do that. Happy holidays. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Grab that mystery box, and I will catch you on the next video. Catch me for day 6 of the 12 days of making on the Cricut campaign later this afternoon. Happy holiday crafting!